What process did you go through since, I guess the last time we talked to you on that Zoom call in terms of getting to know new teammates and maybe Sam specifically?
Everybody since the day one that I came here, obviously, I came a little bit earlier just for that reason to get to know everybody. And since the day one, everybody's been nothing just great to me. So I'm very happy that that I can be here, and so far so good.
I remember you saying on the Zoom call that Kim Dillabaugh was going to come to Prague to work with you and talk with you. How was that, and how is him getting to work with Kim?
No, it's awesome. He kind of sent a message towards me too, of him finding a time and coming over that, that he really cares, and it's just staying that way, So as I said, I'm glad that he's here, and I'm glad that I'm here as well.
You had a really good stretch run with the Flames after the Four Nations last year. Was that kind of a confidence builder after you went through the hip and showing that you can compete for playing time here?
Yeah, 100%. That was my goal. That's why I was happy that, or I'm still happy that it worked out here. But at the same time, we got Sam here, who is a really good goalie. So it's going to be a really good competition. But as I mentioned, he's been super supportive since day one. So we are going to keep that doing for sure. And whoever's going to play is going to give the best chance to win every single night for our team.
How do you keep the relationship strong, even though both of you know you want to be a starting goalie, Sam wants to be a starting goalie? How do you keep that a friendly competition and not have it cross over?
It's not even in hockey. It's in every sport. You're playing for the logo on your chest, right? So you got to put your ego on the side, and obviously the goal here is to keep moving forward, and to be higher in standings than last couple of years for sure. So everybody knows that in our locker room, and as I said, it doesn't matter who's going to play, and I'm pretty sure that's the same mentality for us as for a D-man as for a forward. So everybody's going to support each other. I'm pretty sure of that, and we are going to do our best.
There was a really good fan turnout today. Did that give you a glimpse of kind of how passionate the fan base is here?
Yeah, no, it's awesome. When I drove in this morning, and I already saw people around the practice arena. It's really cool. So thanks to everybody who found the time and came today.
Rick Tocchet talks about how he wants to make sure goalies only play half the net, kind of thing, where you don't have to go post to post as often and whatnot. Has he talked to you about maybe that strategy, and how I guess maybe excited is that?
But at the same time, obviously that's nice, but at the same time, it's we are there to stop the puck, and obviously it's more for forwards, but for us it's just stop the puck. So it's simple as that, but sometimes it's hard for sure.
As Bill mentioned, I know down the stretch last year you had to put up some good numbers. You seemed to get in a groove. Was it just a matter of you finding your game? Were you doing something differently? Why were you able to have maybe that success over the last 2 months that maybe wasn't happening in October?
You guys mentioned it, right? Coming off hip surgery, when 6 months you are not able to do you're not doing anything, right? You're just rehabbing, and that it kind of took some time it took me some time to get myself back on track, and I'm happy that after that break I was playing a little bit better of hockey, but at the same time I still want to be humble and come to the rink every day and compete and work hard, and then I feel like if you do everything right, then you can look at yourself in the mirror and say you did your best, and it was great that it worked out, but at the same time, new season and no one cares how the last one ended.
Does it feel even stronger now after an off season?
Yeah, 100%.